Good morning, my fellow trucketeers. How the devil is everyone? I hope you are well. I hope you're enjoying my content at the moment. I hope you enjoy all my content. So I know some of it could be a bit more stale and some of it could be a bit more fun, interesting, but you know, depends how the working day goes. Anyway, today is February the 6th and it is a Monday, and we are currently 4 hours driving into our day. We started at 5 o'clock we started at 4:45 this morning, and it is now 10:30, so we're quite a few hours in. We are currently on our way to Skegness, good old Skeggy. I don't think I've actually been to Skegness before, so this is a new one on me. We're heading out to a solar field thing, so where they're going to be putting a load of solar panels up and that. So I think there's 6 loads going up, and we're taking 4 of them today. Me and 3 of my colleagues. One of them left at 2, another one left at like 4. I left at 5, and I think another one left an hour or 2 behind me. So yeah, we're all going to arrive at different times. Hopefully we'll get unloaded and not get underneath each other's feet, if you know what I mean. So yeah, not too bad. So we'll go and get this done. I have 4,212 spreader plates on. Whatever spreader plates are, that's what I have. I assume it's something to do with the mounting of the solar panels. Yeah. Anyway, we're on the 421, heading from the M1 to the A1, and yeah. Fun fact: the lay-by that I'm coming up to, that's a mile away from this sign, I stopped there last Tuesday after the last video I done. So you know, I was trying to head to Peterborough to stop in an industrial estate up there. But because of the traffic on the M25 and M1, I just ran out of time and couldn't make it. So I ended up stopping here on 4 hours 15 on a 4.5 hour drive, and 9 hours 15 on a 10-hour drive. And I thought, there's no point having a full 45-minute break to be able to get about half hour up the road, because it wouldn't have been enough to get to where I wanted. And so I thought, sod that, I'll stay within a 13-hour day, you know, do what I've got to do. So I pulled in here, coming up now half a mile away, and just stayed there for the night. Anyway, sort of done what I had to do, had my food. I stopped there about 7ish, I think. 7:15, something like that. Yeah. And sort of had my food and that. Watched some. Can't remember what I watched now. I was watching something on YouTube, I think. Watched some bits. Anyway, I got to about 10 o'clock. I thought, I'll go to bed. I was parked right where this truck was here, flatbed. Right at the back here. Anyway, fell asleep about 10 o'clock ish. Sort of got woken up a couple of times, nothing major. Sort of stirring in my sleep. Got to about 11:45, and all of a sudden I heard a clunk. I thought, okay, what's that? Did I just hear something? And then I heard another clunk. At that point, I was sort of somewhat awake. So I tried to look out me passenger side window into the mirror. I couldn't really see much, so I got up, stood over the seat, and looked in the mirror to get a better angle. Because when I'm laying down, the mirror's at the wrong angle for me to see anything. Anyway, as I done that, I saw a shadowy figure step back from the tank. So I was like, crap. So what I done is I lunged across the other side of the cab and yanked on my air horn for 30 seconds or something. Yeah, needless to say, they carried on filling up their jug that they were filling up, and then buggered off. Literally, as soon as I finished pulling the horn, I called the old Bill, and they turned up in 7 minutes, which I was really shocked about. If I knew they were going to be that quick, I would have been dead quiet, because they could have caught them, because they might have still been that long trying to siphon my tank out. I don't know what they were using to siphon it, whether it was a hose or something. But yeah, so when the police turned up, they had obviously already buggered off. And I think the bridge I went under for the thing, I think they stopped in the field, and I think they dragged the hose across the field, because you can see on the path next to my tank, some fuel sort of spilled on the path. So they've obviously come through the field. So that's how they got me. They twisted off my anti-siphon device and managed to get in that way through the tank. So obviously it's held in with screws and whatever, but they obviously used something to brute force it off. I don't think it was like a big set of jaws or anything, because there was no like galling on the anti-siphon device. So goodness knows what they used to twist it off with. Brute strength of some sort. Anyway, police turned up. Done what we had to do. They checked, they went for a drive round, look around, see if they could see anyone. So they'd obviously buggered off beforehand, so got away. Yeah, so that was a shame. The Eddie Stobart truck that was parked in front of me, they nicked about 200 litres out of his tank, and they cut all his fuel lines and pulled his fuel sender out because they couldn't get his fuel cap off. So he had to wait for someone to come and repair all that. Absolute nightmare. So he was in a much worse situation than me. They only got about 30 to 50 litres out of me because my fuel gauge was still between half and quarter, so they didn't get a great deal. Still, it's something. Yeah, so that was an eventful night. Got back into bed probably about 12 o'clock, sort of laid there. Got a phone call back from the police at about 1 o'clock. So I had to go through everything, essentially make my statement to that extent. So obviously the police came out and dealt with me. They had to try and find the people that were nicking the fuel at the time. So yeah, done that and then had a very rubbish night's sleep. So yeah, wasn't good. I think I woke up, by the time I fell asleep it was about 2 o'clock. Woke up again about 3:30, and then I was up again at 4:30, 5 o'clock to start my day's work. So I'd done a 14-hour shift on not a lot of sleep. So it is what it is. These things happen. These scumbags are out there, and the more the fuel prices go up, the more this is going to happen. So yeah, the more valuable fuel is, the more they're going to nick it, and the more they're going to nick. Last thing I was going to do, as much as I would have liked to have got out and kick this guy's teeth in, it's not advisable to do so because well, I don't know what he's got on him. He's obviously carrying tools and whatever, and I'll end up laying and lay by bleeding to death. So last thing you do is get out your cab, stay in your cab, call the police. Do not get out under any circumstances. Obviously, unless they throw a match into a fuel tank or something, which doesn't want to happen. Yeah. If it got that bad where they're trying to get in the cab, I would have started up and driven off. I would have done what I had to do to get away, but I didn't get to that. Yeah, so that was eventful. Quite scary when you think about it, really. I'm trying to do my honest day's work, stop for a night's kip, and some scumbag comes along and does that. Anything could have happened, really. Yeah, and then carried on my rest of the week. So that was Tuesday night, so I've done Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday night I stopped at Clackett Lane Services and opened my back doors, whatever, and still got a nick in the curtain. So someone tried to have a look at my curtain, see what I had. I only had plasterboard, so I didn't nick anything, but it's annoying because I left the back doors open for a change. Yeah. Can't win, can you? Anyway, I'm going to carry on up to Skegness. I'm going to shut up for now, and I will see you in, well, for me, 2.5 hours. I'll see you shortly. Well, here we are in old Skeggy, or near Skegness, I guess. I don't think it's actually in Friskney or something like that. That's where we are, I guess. Yeah. Tell you what, it's very, very flat around here. Not many hills and stuff. Is that standard for the whole of the east of England? So I know Canterbury's quite flat as well, so it's obviously quite flat here. It's almost no horizon. This is where all the flat earthers must live. They live out here and they think, oh, this is why the earth's flat, because look at it. But let's not get into that. Weirdos. Alright. I'm definitely on the right track, because literally just before I put the cameras on, my colleague Jason drove past. So yeah, it looks like the timing's just about right. So if I didn't get held up at the fuel pumps like I did earlier for ages, then yeah, I would have literally turned up as he was still there. So yeah, it's worked out pretty well. Only 6 minutes away, 6.5 minutes, something like that. Yeah, it's not too bad. So we got to turn off here apparently. Yeah, Friskney. Friskney. Sounds about right. Apparently this is the correct way in. Don't know what I'm doing after this, so I'll have to make a phone call once I've got the load off. Don't know how long the load's going to take to get off, so I don't know what their stuff was like compared to what I had. But we will see. Quite nice along here, actually. Wouldn't mind running out of driving time here and having to spend the night. Thank you, sir. I've got to make sure I take it all off of my right hand side as well, because that's where all the straps are, because it looks like, I think they got a telehandler there, so it'll all come off one side. Yes. Oh, bumpy. At a guess, I'm going to say I'm off to Immingham after this. I could be collecting fertilizer. That's my guess at what I'm going to be doing. More fertilizer. But you never know, it could be anything. I think by the time I get to Immingham, it's probably going to be a couple of hours from here. I'm already on 6 hours and 7 minutes driving. What is it? 12:41? So, yeah. Not been too bad a drive, to be fair. I'm pretty sure SatNav sent me exactly where it was. I might have to just have a quick look. Jesus, you wouldn't want to go off the road, that's a hell of a ditch. Yeah, that'd hurt a bit going down there. Considering it's so open out here, I should be able to spot where they are anyway. Even if it doesn't take me exactly where they are. Oof, bump. Oof, very bumpy. Calm down. I don't want to thrown off the road. So we're up here somewhere. God, this road's horrendous. I was going to say, it's be a nice little road to sort of have as like a little hill climb road sort of thing, or you know, like an A to B sort of race, but then, oh, with how bumpy it is, no. Definitely not. Right, I'm going to say that's them over there. Oh, jeez. Slow it down a bit. Probably not too happy. What's all these trucks doing down here? Oh, they delivered to that solar site. Oh, we don't like it. How dare you put solar panels out here for renewable energy? We want to burn coal still. Might have touched a nerve there. I do apologise. Alright. I can definitely see where they are. Let's just find out which road I've got to turn in now. I'm going to guess this one with the great big sign that says something 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 on it. Left turn only. That's it. I'm going to guess this is it. If I'm wrong, then this obviously isn't it. Right. Go down here. Right. I'm off the public highway now, so I'm just going to double check Google Maps. Yep, this is correct. Oh, my truck's been so clean today. It's actually stayed clean for the journey, which has been quite nice. But yeah, I mean, at least it's somewhat solid and not raining. And no clouds were good. Alright, I guess it's just a case of finding out where they want me to unload this stuff. Another truck there at the moment. He's unloading a digger. Ooh. Oh, still got a load of fence in there. I don't know what was worse, the actual main road, all this. So this ain't much better. Right, let's see if we can find someone. Find out where this stuff's going. Oh. Right, he's going out, so I'll just back up a minute. Where are you going? That way or? Right, I'll see you in a minute. We are done and out of there. Whoop-de-doo. Which is good. We like that. Yeah. So I'm off to Immingham now. I don't know where exactly. I'm going to guess fertilizer, but my boss just said head in that general direction, so we're going to head up that way, which is... Immingham's about 2 hours from here, so that's going to put me on just over 8 hours driving. So I might stop at the stockyard tonight, see what happens. It's a shame because obviously I do good food, but I'm trying to obviously count my calories, and I've got plenty of food on me. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I might just have a smallish meal there. I say a smallish meal, their portions are pretty generous at the old stockyard. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Would be nice to stay there for a change. I might have to make this happen because it's been a while. Yeah. So, head north. Oh, it's bumpy. So we're going to be at Immingham at about 4 o'clock at the fertilizer place. Like I said, I don't know if that's exactly where I'm going, but that's where I'm heading for. You said just, like I said, you said just head for the Immingham area, so yeah. If it is there, I'll be there at 4 o'clock. I'll probably live there about 5 or 6, and then, yeah, something like that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right, let's pull that visor down because I can't see a bloody thing because of the sun. Can't wait to a little bit later in the year where I'm not blinded every 5 seconds by the sun, which would be nice. Yeah. Right, soldier on, I'll see you in a bit. Oh, it's as bumpy as anything. I guessed right. Fertilizer out of Immingham. Is going to Salisbury or Downton near Salisbury, something like that. It's going down near Salisbury-ish way. So we're just going to get up here and go get, well, go sort of get paperwork, get weighed in, loaded, weighed out, off we go. So hopefully we'll be within our weight today, which would be nice. Obviously a couple of weeks back I was overweight by 400 kilos, so they had to take one bag off of me, which was annoying because it was more time wasted, but yeah, it's what it is. Hopefully being later in the day at the moment, hopefully there's not too many other trucks waiting so I can literally get in, get loaded and bugger off. Because when they get to you straight away it doesn't take too long, but it's when you're waiting, it can take a little while sometimes. Queue up here for a minute. I say queue up, I'm the only one here. Go sort our paperwork out and we'll be back in a minute. God, that sounds really low. Annoying. Annoyingly low. Going down to the bottom canopy, which I haven't been down there before. I've been to the middle canopy and I've been to shed 18 door 1, shed 18 door 2, and I've been to shed 22 I think it was. But today we're going to the bottom canopy, so we've got to go on the weighbridge here, weigh ourselves in. Should be about 16 tonne. $15,960. So we might just about get away with it. Yeah. There we go. Right, down to the bottom. So you get your little weighbridge ticket. Nope, that's my fuel ticket. Weighbridge ticket's just disappeared now. Ah, there it is. So yeah, tells me we wait. Right, this guy's there climbing on his load, which is fine. It's got to be strapped up, so you got to do what you got to do. I've not loaded down it before, so I don't know exactly where they're going to want me. I don't know exactly where they load me. Alright. I don't know if they're going to want me over here or what. Over here? Righto. We are loaded. So it's going out. Spinner on round. I was going to film the loading for you, but they were pretty much straight on it, so I didn't really have time to muck around with cameras. I had to move curtains and posts and strap up and everything, so yeah. Busted me knuckle in the process of undoing the curtain as well, so that was fun. So, you know, I bleed for these videos, you know. I put my blood and sweat into them, literally. I punched the, as I was undoing the ratchet, my hand slipped off the ratchety thing and I ended up punching the underside of the trailer, so yeah. 5 hours 33 minutes to Salisbury. We'll be able to get, I'm going to stop at the stockyard tonight. That's going to be about as far as I'm going to even attempt to go. So we're going to head on there. So I'm going to go out, loop back round, go on the Weybridge, get my ticket and bugger off. Hopefully we're underweight, so yeah. So I don't have to muck around then having to go back down there, undoing the curtain, having one undoing the strap, having one taken off, redo it all, come back up. So we'll see what happens. So hopefully they'll we're underweight. We're going to be very, very close, I know that. Bit more spinny. A lot of wheel spin. Very slippery around it. Alright. Back in here, back in the Weybridge. Got a little card I've got to chuck in a slot after I've scanned it. So I scanned my card, I've got to type in a PIN number. They'll print me 2 tickets, which I've got to get one of them signed by the customer. And then, yeah. Put my little card in the slot, bugger off. So yeah, wish me luck. Ugh. Get me card, gone. There it is. Get me card. Pin number 7725. I can tell you that because it's always different anyway. Ugh. Settle. Let it settle first. Uh, 7725. 725. Print and ticket 1. We are very close. 43,980. Jeez, I knew it would be close. I thought it would be over, to be honest. Oh, right, I've got to chuck the card in the slot. Hold on. Can't read it. So I don't want want you to drive off with the cards. So yeah, if I go have a big dinner, I'll be overweight. Our fuel will be going down as we drive anyway, so we'll just get lighter and lighter as we go. I won't need to fill up till Wednesday anyway, probably. So yeah, that's us all done here. Gonna go stop at the stockyard for tonight, I think. I'm pretty sure I'll get there. I'm on 7 hours 52, so I've got 1 hour and 8 minutes to get there to stay within a 9-hour drive. I don't really want to go into a 10 if I can help it, but that should put me pretty much in the right place to stop at the stockyard, which would be nice. So yeah, we're going to crack on. You know what? I'll see you tomorrow. Good night for now. Nighty night. Hello and good morning. It's currently 7:54 in the morning. We're at Yeovil Valley. I didn't stop here last night. There was no way I had enough driving time. I would have been in like 12 hours driving by the time I got here if I come here for the night. Yeah, I stopped at the stockyard last night. I was on about 9 hours and 8 minutes driving or something like that, so I just went into a 10, which was annoying. So it's what it is. Don't know what those guys just randomly parked there for. Weirdo. Yeah. Stopped at the stockyard last night. Started at, you know, I like stopping at the stockyard because I do good food there. I think it's good food anyway. I had lasagna with chips and peas. It's very nice. They had a carvery thing going, but I had a roast the day before, so I don't really fancy that. And it's like £18 for parking, and you get so much off your food. So, you know, it's not too bad there. But they're on Snap now, so they seem to be quite busy nowadays, which is fine. Oh, cool. Yeah. I know exactly where I'm going now. I do.
Half 10, 11, yeah?
Yeah, something like that. If there's any delays, now I'll give you a shout, but it should be about them.
Alright, perfect.
Okay, mate. See you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers, bye. Bye. Right, ideal. So that was the farmer that just rang me. I tried to ring him. I stopped here for a 15 because used toilet and whatever, and I figure I'll give the farmer a shout while I'm here because it's about 7:30 when I got here. Well, a bit before, a bit after then actually. So I've been here 20 minutes. Yeah, that'd be about right actually after the phone call. Yeah, so yeah, about 7:30 I got here. And I gave the farmer a ring and he didn't answer, so I went and done what I had to do and come back. So he's just rung up then, just to confirm exactly where he is. So yeah, we know where we're going. So yeah, we left the stockyard at 4:45 this morning. Like I said, we had a good meal last night, so we're well fed. Yeah, I don't mind the stockyard at all. It's reasonably priced, and like I said, it gets quite busy now because it's on Snap, but if you can get there at a reasonable time, it's not too bad. Usually a lot of the time I find I'm at the area in the mornings, so the stockyard isn't really an option, but last night worked out quite well, so I was like, yep, I'm heading there. I don't care how long it takes me to get there, I'm getting there. So yeah, stopped and had a good meal. Stopped at 5:45, started at 4:45, so done 13 hours on the dot yesterday pretty much. A couple of minutes earlier than that. And then, yeah, had an 11 off and crack on again this morning. So we're due down, the farm we're going to is the other side of Salisbury, near a place called Downton. So we're going to head there and get the stuff off. We'll be there about 10:30. I've got to have another half hour because I don't quite have enough driving time to do it in one go. I'm going to be over by like, well, with the traffic now, about 20 minutes. So we're 20 minutes out of doing it on a 4.5, so that's fine. So yeah, we're going to crack on, go do that and get this stuff off. Oh, we'll see you when we're nearly there. See you in a bit. Onto the M40, down the A34, 303, and then down Amesbury, Salisbury, that way. So we're just south of Salisbury now, just coming up towards Downton. We've got to turn right in about 1.25 miles. That's where our customer is, roughly. Obviously I did speak to him and he did tell me exactly where he is, so I'm just hoping the place I looked at was the right place. Sometimes you just hope the directions they've told you are the directions that you can see when you're looking down on the phone. So, yeah. See what happens. Shouldn't be too bad though. If not, just give them another call and say, I'm lost. And we're going to turn up pretty much on time. We're going to get there at 10:47. I said to him 11:15, so only 2 minutes late, so not too bad. I was there between 2:30 and 2:45 and lost a little bit of time because of traffic and gained a little bit of time because, well, some of these roads don't take as long to drive down as the sat-nav thinks. Yeah. I think the sat-nav generally like calculates for like general traffic, and the thing is if you get through pretty quick and not hit every red light, then you'll generally make up a bit of time. Alright, it's right here somewhere. This one here. People coming. Yeah, it's up this way. It's alright, I'll just wait. We'll wait for a gap. The thing is with that bush there, I can't see anything too far. But it's more than enough time for someone to slow down if they see me. Here we go. So he said the first right, so it must be those buildings over there he wants me at, which is fine. Caution ramp. Oh, there it is. Found it. Just about saw that sign. There's like, oh yeah. Probably slow down a bit for that, but never mind. Oh, on there. Whoa. Another ramp here. I'll actually slow down for this one. There we go. Oh, it's like the matey's over his telehandler already. So he's sitting there to show me where he wants me to go. There he is. Shall I just go straight on and, like, annoy him? Oh, I was right there, you should have followed me. No. I won't upset him. Oh, ramp. Missed that one. Well, I didn't miss it, I got it. I just didn't slow down for it. Right. Let's go up here then. It's going to be a tight little gateway to get into. You're going through it a bit of an angle, I think. Don't touch the grass, because otherwise we'll slip. There we go. Trader's on the grass, but I'm alright. Bit of a beaten track, isn't it? Tree. It's not too bad. I don't think there's enough room to turn around there. I want to get it off that side preferably, because that's where my ratchets are. Oh, we're on the grass a bit. Stop it there a minute. Right, let's go speak to the farmer. I will see you in a minute. are done and dusted here. Let's just go forward a little bit so I'm on the better stuff. Oh, bit of wheel spin. Yeah, 47 bags off weren't too bad. Got a bit of exercising while I was unloading. Far too old for that malarkey now. Right, so the best way is to go down that, forwards up there, and then reverse around that corner. Might be able to push the trailer around that far. I'll give it a shot. I've got to be careful because it's quite mucky over that side. The last thing I want to do is get stuck. I have to go forwards and reposition a bit if we can. There we go. That might give us enough push around the corner. I'll trade it further over this way preferably, but we'll be alright. We'll get it done. Let's bring it around. Keep it rolling nice and gentle. There we go. That'll do. Yeah. Just about touch the soft stuff, so not too bad. Right, we got to go back to Bridgeport now. We got to go do a collection, which is going to Shepton Mallet, which I've been told is a tight place to get into, so that'll be fun. And then back to Yeovil to then do a collection ready for tomorrow. I think I'm doing something to Truckin and Bridgeport, and then something back to Skegness like for tomorrow or something. So yeah, a bit of running to do. Anyway, I'm going to crack on to back to Bridgeport. I'll stick my seatbelt on in a second, and I'll see you in a bit. Righto, we're in Bridgeport. Just about to go do our collection when people let me through. But sometimes you can be sat here for ages until someone thinks, oh, that truck wants to come through. I'm sure some people would look at me and think, why is he just sitting there? And he just hit the curb. Right. Coming on through. That's it, dive in there. Hold on. I don't know what we're collecting. I'm assuming it's going to be like playground equipment because that's what this place normally does. Just intrigued to see where it's actually going. My boss said I'm going to have to ring before I get there to find out how to get there. Because he said there's a bit of a bugger. So it's going to be a case of it's going to be a particular way in. Otherwise I ain't going to get in. Stop here and let everyone go. Oh, bike. There we go. Thank you. Right, let's turn in here into the Gore Cross Estate, as you do. Now, I'll go around this corner. If you're over in the Bridgeport area, come up to the Gore Cross Estate. That white little burger van there in the Bridgeport Building Supplies office area. They're called Burgers at the Bay Unleashed. And the burgers they do are absolutely incredible. Definitely the best burgers in the area. So this guy doing something. So yeah, if you're ever in the area, just sort of go try them. Skydiving is right in my way. Yep. Right, my bad. Customer I'm going to is up this one, not that one. Yeah, so I've got the customers confused because the one we normally go to straight ahead of me there. I was like, hold on, that's not the right one. And then the way that truck was delivering up there was like right in the way, so yeah, that didn't work out well for me. There you go, car. Right, I'm gonna have to back into this place here. Everyone's in my way. Ah. I'm gonna have to back in there. Do you want me straight in? No, it's reversing. Seatbelt off. Oh, where's that gate? Not miles away. Let's get up next to that bin and they can load up from one side. Right, stop there a minute. Oh. Alright, here we are in Shepton Mallet. Oh, Shepton Mallet, bruv. Yeah. That's where we are. Near the delivery point. I think I know which roundabout this is that I'm going to. I think it's one that leads straight off of the town. So, hi, whoever you are. I assume he just knows the company, not me as such. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've sort of been round this roundabout sort of when I've been like driving through Shepton for whatever reason. But today I'm going in a very awkward part of this roundabout town thing place. I can't get my words out today. Yeah, I think this is leading exactly where I'm thinking it is. My phone matey boy up, he sort of said his work crew should still be there, so it doesn't fill me with much hope, but I'm hoping they're still there. Otherwise I'll be spending the night here, I guess. Almost there anyway. Only a few minutes away. I'm currently on, what, 7 hours 34 minutes driving, so I don't actually have a lot of driving time left. So I've got to go to Yeovil after this. I'll probably have enough time to get to Yeovil, but I won't have much time to get anywhere after that, I would have thought. So it's going to be 7:40 by the time we're at least 40 minutes to Yeovil. So that's going to put me on what? 8 hours 20 minutes. Maybe 8 hours 30. So then, yeah. I don't really want to chew into another 10 if I can help it yet. You know, I don't want to do like 9 hours and a minute driving. That'll be annoying. Don't want to waste me 10s, if you know what I mean. Wasted one yesterday already because I only went into it by like 10 minutes. You know, as far as I can see, it's not worth using a 10-hour drive if you're not going to use at least 9.5 hours of it. But hey, we'll figure it out. Pretty sure that's the park down there, so I've got to come in off this roundabout up here. Which I was told if I want to back in, I've got to go the wrong way around this roundabout, but if I'm going forwards, they've got to watch me out onto it because I've got to reverse onto the roundabout. So this could be interesting, because I've got to go down that road there, if I had to reverse, then yeah, I'd have to go the wrong way. I should be right going this way. Right, where are you going, Mercedes? Going this way? Oh, well done. Lovely bit of indication. Well done. Actually, you're going straight on, so I'll let you off. But you're going right round then. Alright. You're going down here, where it says no turning. So yeah, this should be fun. Alright, somewhere down there, I don't know where exactly. Ah, there's a van there, so must be something to do with that. Church there. Right, let's just hope workmen are still here. Oh, it looks like a... there we go. Yep, this looks right. Right, I better go see someone. I will see you in a minute. Jeez. Oh, this car's going to be a bit blocked in, isn't he? Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, let's give this a go. Put my hazards on. Right in the tree at the moment, which is not really what I want, but oh well. Sun is right in my eyes as well. As soon as I get behind this building, that'll be alright, because I won't have the sun on my face. Gotta love a nice long reverse. Can't see where matey boy is. There he is. What people thinking, oh, you shouldn't bring a truck down here. Oh, I'm going that way a bit. Car there sticking right out. Right, it's me. Face is in the sun. Nearly at the roundabout. Another thing is, you know, people are going to be thinking, oh, he's gone down there by mistake, naughty, naughty. No, just doing a delivery. Right. See where we're going. See what we is achieving. I just need to go straight back out on the roundabout, so nothing fancy. Just need to get over a bit. Got to get a bit of a kink on the trailer. Oh, up on the curb, that'll do me. Oh, he's waving me up. Excellent. Thank you very much. Cheers. Come on. Let's get a move on. Right, off to Yeovil. I will see you in a bit. Woo! Seatbelt on. I was doing a manoeuvre. Oh, wakey, wakey. Come on. Are you sleeping on the job? Right, here we are in Yeovil. Yeovil. We're just going to go to the place to go collect bits to take somewhere and something or other. So yeah, I'm going to go collect them, and then that should pretty much be us for the day, because although I've got quite a bit of working time left because it's only 3:30. You know, I'm nearly up on my 9-hour drive, so I'm on 8 hours 14 minutes driving now. So I'm going to start 4:45, so I can work until 5:45. Well, I can work till 7:45. Then a 5:45. So depending on how long this takes to load, then sort of depend on well, where I get, I suppose. I mean, it's more me driving time that's going to be the issue. It's a case of I'm not going to be able to get the delivery off today, I don't think. I don't know, I have to speak to my boss, because I don't know where I'm dropping it, what time they're there till. So maybe get one off, I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure I got one in Truckin and one in Bridgeport, I'm pretty sure he said. I'm not 100% sort of sure. So I'll go do the collection, and when I'm ready I'll give my boss a call and see what he says. Because if I do go get one of these off, then I am going to go into a 10-hour drive again and have both my 10s used up by Tuesday, which I don't like doing, really. Well, I don't mind, it means I'll just stop earlier every day, but obviously I like to try and keep a 10 for the end of the week if possible. I mean, at the end of the day, it is my discretion whether I use it or not, but if I can get one of these drops off today and stay in a yard and then crack on tomorrow, I don't know. Multiple options. I mean, it could even be potentially a case of going home tonight. Might be a case of once I've got this on, the boss might be like, bring it back to the yard and then you can drop it off tomorrow. That'd be nice. Nice to go home. Then obviously I'll lose out staying out money, so I don't know. We'll see. It's not like I've got to go far with it. Oh, no, not this one. Sorry, my bad. What's the next one? Right. Hopefully we can get straight in. That'd be nice. Last time I came here, there was 2 of our other drivers here. One of them loaded up, and then I chipped in because I had to get back to the yard because my truck went in for inspection, so the other guy waited for the other guy to load up, and then waited for me to load up, and then he went and loaded up twice. Come on people, where are you going? Cool. Oh. Right, there they are. Nobody there. Fantastic. There's a tight old gateway to get in. So there's a car wanting to come out as well. So let's go straight in. Any worries? Let's go up on the curb. Because it is a tight old turn, this one. It's best to nick as much as you can to get in there. There we go. Watch the headboard. We're in. Alright, park up in the middle and get loaded. screwed that up a bit. Alright, stop about there. Right, get loaded up. I will see you shortly. Maybe. Might be a long time. We don't know yet. Alright. We are done and dusted. We are loaded. Ready to go to Truckin. Woo! So, try not to hit that pack of steel on the floor there. So we got reverse out of here, which is always fun. Bit of a change in plans and everything I'm doing today, but it's alright, we'll get there. Car reversing. Oh, he's turning around. There we go. That's alright. Just got to try and squeeze out of here. So bear with me a minute. I want to get close to that gate really, but I can't really because I'm on the other side. There we go, we're done. Sorted. So we're loaded with a whole bunch of different steel items, which is going to their other yard, which is like a storage yard in Truckin. So we're gonna go drop the trailer there because it ain't gonna get loaded tonight. It's gonna get loaded about 8 o'clock tomorrow, unloaded even. So I'm gonna go to their yard, drop the trailer off, and then I'm gonna take my unit home. Spend the night at home, which would be lovely. I'm gonna just go into a 10-hour drive, I think, because it's more than 10 minutes from Truckin to my house. So yeah, well, if I do it within a 9, then it will be very, very close. But I've got to get in, manoeuvre, do what I've got to do, and then get from there to my house, which I think is going to take more than 10 minutes. Yeah. Obviously traffic as well doesn't help. Now sat-nav's taking me that way for some reason, but I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go the usual way. Let me mount down there. Yeah. So, home tonight. Lovely. So I'll leave it here for a minute. I'll see you when I've dropped the trailer off. Right. Just get out from under this trailer. Hopefully the trailer doesn't sink in the dirt, but it's not overly heavy on the front, I don't think. See how it goes when we come back tomorrow. We'll find it sunk in the ground. Right. Just get out of here a minute. Did churn the ground up a little bit, spinning the trailer around in there, but that's what we had to do, so never mind. Alright, we are out. We are done and dusted. So that's us until about 8 o'clock tomorrow. I'll probably come up here for about 7 and sit outside the gate because, yeah, I don't want to start too late because that means I can run until silly late. Anyway, it was currently 10 to 6, so yeah, we're into a 15-hour day, which is annoying. We're going to go into a 10-hour drive by not much because I'm not far from home, but I've only got 5 minutes driving left, so yeah. Yeah, annoying as it is, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to go home now. I'm going to go spend my night with Elaine. I might edit this this video. I might not. I might play some games. We'll see what happens. Yes, it'll be fun. Yeah. Right. That's it. Done for this video. Hopefully I got some interesting stuff for you. I was going to do a little bit extra stuff at the farm, but the farmer was still hanging about, so I didn't want to prat around with cameras while he was waiting for me to leave. Otherwise I would have got a couple of cool shots for you, but it is what it is. Yeah, hopefully I've got some interesting stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go home. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. That is entirely up to you. I'm not bothered either way. I hope you like the content enough to give it a thumbs up anyway. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then why not hit that subscribe button? It doesn't cost you nothing, and then you'll see in your list when my videos are released. My videos are generally released at 6 PM on a Monday anyway, so regardless what you do, they'll be there. Also, leave a comment. Yes, leave a comment. I don't know what about. Tell me what your favourite car is. I don't really have a favourite. I've got a favourite whole bunch of cars. I know it's a bit hard to say which one's my favourite. Whatever car I own at the time is probably my favourite because it's mine. Yeah, we'll go with that. And also share my video with someone you think might like it. You never know, we might get some more trucketeers aboard. Anyway, we'll leave it there for now. So take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely. Thanks for trucking around with Jono, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.